Hey guys, so I got another video for you. God kind of spoke this to me during church today, and I just thought it was something that I needed to share with you guys. So I'm gonna read about a quarter of it. Um, no, there's a lot more to it, but the part that you guys need to know, I'm gonna read to you. So, um, I am always loving. I will always be good, but people have free will. The choices of man do not determine my goodness. If you choose to live how you want, in a way that is opposite of me, then hell is the eternity you will be in. This is not a punishment, but a choice. I made hell for Satan and his followers, guys. I want to stop right there. He made hell for Satan and his followers. If you choose to walk the opposite direction of God, you are choosing to spend eternity in hell. It is not God's fault if you end up in hell or if others end up in hell. It is man's choice, and it is not a punishment that was meant for me and you. So, if you choose to follow him, exactly what I just explained. So if you choose to follow him, you follow him to hell. I am the way, the truth, and the light, and the life. Follow me. Follow me. You don't have to be perfect, but desire me from the heart, and you will be with me in heaven. Then the verse he gave to me after this, guys, was not all who say, Lord, Lord, not all who say to me, Lord, Lord, will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but those who do the will of my Father who is in heaven. Guys, you can say, I believe in God, he he's my Lord, he's my Savior, whatever, but if you're not doing the will of the Father. So in other words, if you say that there's two people in front of you. One of them's going to a party, and the other one, let's say they're going to church, okay? You can follow Satan. Let's say that the guy going to the party is Satan. Let's say the guy going to church is God. You can follow Satan to the party and choose to end up where he's going. Or you can follow God and choose to end up where he is. Okay? It is man's choice. We are given free will, guys. God is not controlling. Okay? Now, slow down. God is not controlling. All right? You can choose your path. I want to explain control and authority to you guys. When you love somebody, you allow them to correct you. If you did something wrong and you cared for somebody or you had respect for somebody or you're friends with them and you say, hey man, I messed up, and that person goes, or if you say, hey, I did this, and that person goes, you messed up, why did you do that? You gave them authority to speak into your life. Here's the difference. Authority is power that is given to you. Control is when you take power. Okay? If you're controlling, you're taking away somebody else's power and keeping it for yourself. It's like if I'm speaking to you guys, you're watching this video. I'm not making you guys do this. You're giving me the power to speak into your life. You're giving me the authority. So I could go to you in person and be like, shut up, sit down and listen to what I say. And force you to sit down and force you to listen. That's control. That's taking power so that you will listen. Taking power so that you do what I want you to do. Control is selfish. Authority, I would say proper authority uplifts, encourages, and is like a launching pad. It shoots somebody to greater heights than what you're at. So we give God authority when he says, if you love me, keep my commands and commandments or something like that. We give God that authority. Or my bad, let me back up. When he says that, when God says, if you love me, keep my commandments, or whatever, if you love me, like what he said to Peter, feed my sheep, he wasn't saying, if you love me, you'll do this for me. He wasn't saying it in a way that was saying you have to. He was saying it as, if you love me, then you will be driven to do this for me. If you love me, you won't feel like you have to do this for me. You will feel like you want to do this for me. Now, sometimes we have to push ourselves, and we're like, okay, well, this isn't what I want to do. Is not something that is. This is not something I want to do, but it's something I know I have to do, and we have to push past that point of what we want to do, what we need to do. So, I hope that you guys learned something from this. And I really want to point this out again. The choices of man, so murdering, poison, murdering, there was a bunch of stuff that I had. Murdering, lying, cheating, stealing, all that kind of stuff does not determine how good God is. So if you're going through a rough time right now, I want you to know that the choices that other people make towards you, the choices that you make towards other people, or the choices that you make that affect you, do not determine the goodness of God. So with that, guys, I hope that you learned something. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys.